Hello and welcome, everyone. This is Alena. The viewers have asked about efficient skincare for the aging skin. I'm not a dermatologist to give professional advice, but I know a lot about skin biology. I worked even for a few years on super fun projects studying skin barrier and hair follicles in a mice model. And of course, I have a huge personal interest in skincare. And that's what I'm going to share with you in this video. First, let me remind you that our skin is the biggest organ in our body, which reflects the health and vitality of anything else in the body. So it's silly to expect a radiant, resilient skin if your body is full of toxins and inflammation. I encourage you to get my free guide about the basics of optimal health using natural approach. The link to this guide will be in the description under the video. Or at least watch my videos on this topic. Anyway, the major function of the skin is to provide a barrier between inside and outside environment. However, this skin barrier is not absolute. So it's very important to keep in mind that everything that you put on your skin will find its way in your bloodstream. Therefore, the rule of thumb is that if you are hesitant to eat this cream or that serum, you shouldn't apply it to your skin as well, or at the very least, minimize its use, okay? So what's the main principles to maintain glowing, resilient skin as we age? First and foremost, protect your skin from excessive sun radiation because UV light inhibits collagen production in the dermis and at the same time stimulates collagen breakdown. So it's a double whammy, basically. I recommend using mineral-based sunscreen, such as zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. It covers the whole spectrum, UVA and UVB, and it does not cause any toxicity and inflammation in the skin and the body, unlike chemical-based sunscreens, such as oxybenzone, avobenzone, and so on. And of course, tanning beds should be avoided. Period. Number 2, burning question: how to rebuild collagen and mitigate sun damage? The best clinically proven substances for this are topical retinoids, including phytoretinols such as Bacuchiol and rosehip oil. Vitamin C, both topical and as a supplement. Niacinamide. I also like very much phytoestrogen from the plant called Pueraria murifica. I use it as a supplement, but there is also very good skincare line based on this plant extract, which was created by Dr. Christian Northrop. It's called Amata. Look it up if you're curious. So, besides topical applications, microneedles or dermaroller was also proven very helpful to rebuild collagen, just by creating tiny microtraumas in the skin to stimulate collagen production. However, if you use dermaroller at home, just be careful. Don't use it more often than twice a month, because otherwise you compromise your skin barrier. And that's not good. Also, it's important to perform sanitation between the use. And 70% ethanol or isopropanol is quite efficient for this disinfection process. Next, phototherapy using red in near-infrared light is also very efficient to stimulate production of collagen. I personally don't use these devices. It's kind of based on the LED lamps. I don't have an access to it, but using sauna, regular sauna or infrared sauna is just as efficient, I think, not only for the skin care, but the overall benefit for the whole body. Now, let's talk about moisturizers. What's the difference between moisturizing and hydration? Hydration refers to the content of water in the cells that leads them to be plump and bouncy. Moisturizing is about trapping and sealing in the moisture to build the skin protective barrier and keep the skin soft and smooth. And we need them both. I mean, hydration and moisturizing. If you're dealing with the dry, flaky skin with lots of fine lines, that means your skin is dehydrated. Besides internal buildup of structured water or exclusions of water in our cells, I refer you to watch my recent video about easy water. Natural topical humectants are very important to apply to the skin. And these are hyaluronic acid, honey, marine extracts, aloe vera gel or juice, glycerin, and alpha hydroxy acids. As you see, all the substances are based on water. Moisturizers, on the other hand, are opposite. They're based on the oils or butters, such as shea butter, ceramides, it's very important, and all kinds of natural oils, coconut oil, jojoba oil, almond oil. My favorite oil for moisturizing purposes is Squalane from Biosense, company called Biosense. Why I like it? Squalane is basically stabilized, hydrogenated version of squalene, which is a natural skin oil that's supposed to protect our skin, and unfortunately, its production is heavily declined as we age, as everything else is declined, right? So this squalane oil is just so light, it doesn't clog any pores and sinks in the skin very, very easy, very fast. And it just feels so good on the skin. And because its composition is almost identical to a natural skin oil, it's very unlikely to cause any reactions, like allergic reactions. So it's very well tolerated. And I use it a lot, not only on my face, but can be used on the hair and anywhere in the body that it's where skin needs some attention. All these moisturizers, oils and butters and ceramides nourish the skin and protect from the water loss, which is very, very important as we age, right? So it's very likely that all these substances that I just listed, both humectants and moisturizers, you already have it in your kitchen or medicine cabinet. So I encourage you to use them every day. For instance, if you drink green tea in the morning, set aside 1 tablespoon of green tea, add a few drops of honey and apply it to your skin for your face, neck, and cleavage area. If you eat yogurt, like real yogurt, Greek-style yogurt, completely unflavored, again, add a little bit of honey or matcha powder or whatever superfood powder you use for a smoothie. Experiment. It's so fun, it's so easy. I personally use almost every day raw egg white to feed my skin, to quickly depuff my eyes in the morning. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and the best part of it doesn't cost anything to you. It's very safe and it's extremely nourishing for your skin. What is my skincare routine? I gradually minimized the amount of products that I use on my skin, and honestly, I didn't notice much difference. What I use is a basic natural cleanser, superfood serum from the company called 4-Sigmatic, which specializes on medicinal mushrooms. I love this serum because it's totally eatable. It's basically supplement. You can use it inside and outside your skin, and it has a reishi extract, besides some other very powerful ingredients. Recently, I bought day cream from the company called Life Extension, which features ceramides and retinols. And I'm actually very happy with it. I like it a lot. Also, I use BB cream, which also doubles as a sunscreen. And once in a while, like once in 10 days or so, I use microdermabrasion scrub. And speaking of scrubs, exfoliation is very helpful, it's very important, but you have to be careful. Do not overdo the scrubbing. And please do not use scrubs that have particles that's bigger than fine baking soda style particles, because you don't want to damage your skin, your precious skin. And it's very easy to do with mechanical scrubs. If you feel like your skin stinks after exfoliation, that means it's damaged and you don't want it, trust me. In that regards, chemical exfoliators based on alpha hydroxy acids much more safe and very efficient. Just make sure to use the least toxic ones with minimum ingredients, the one that you approve, that your skin would approve. And also, I just adore facial mist. It's a must, especially during dry season, especially during traveling. Originally, I bought this facial mist from Biosense, but now I just refill this bottle because it's a very good spray, very fine spray. I refill it with homemade mix, which is super easy to do. Most of it is distilled water up to here, about 2 teaspoons of glycerin and 2 squirts of Squalane, and also few drops of my favorite essential oils mix. You can use, of course, whatever essential oils you prefer, or not use them at all. But essential oils not only smell divine and instantly lift the mood when you spray, they also kind of sort of serve as a preservative. They prevent bacterial growth. And speaking of essential oils, it's important to note here that oils that basically were designed by nature to nourish the skin, to rebuild the skin, are lavender oil, frankincense, and sandalwood oil, just keep in mind. So this is the basic skincare routine related to the topical applications. I also use every day very special anti-aging frequency tool. It's actually more than one. And I'm going to make a special video about this. Thanks for watching. I hope it was useful. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Take care.